Welcome to my channel, Gemini. This is for all Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising signs. We're going to go ahead and do your monthly August reading and see what we got coming in for you. As always, this is a general reading, so everything may or may not resonate with you. Check your other placement signs, your rising, your moon sign for additional messages. We're going to go ahead and cleanse cards. Cross watchers, as always, are welcome. Okay, let's see what we got coming in for you, Gemini, for this month of August. Spirit, please give clear and concise messages for the sign of August for shocking news. What else do we have for the sign of Gemini for the month of August? Thank you. Reckless love. Sex. I don't know if I can see that on YouTube, but you can read it. What else do we have for the sign of Gemini? Thank you. Pop the question. Okay, so I feel like someone is in some sort of passionate connection. There is someone that you are really, I feel like when you guys get together, it's almost like you can't get enough of each other. So much so that the person you with may be contemplating or will be popping the question, asking you to marry them, possibly move in with them if it's not a marriage, or um, for you both to kind of move into something a little bit more serious than what it is. Or you may be hearing from someone who will be getting married if this isn't you. For others, I do feel like there is someone that you can't seem to shake off. Um, that really does you very good in bed. Let's just say that. Yeah, for those of you who are single, there is someone coming in that could potentially lead to a higher level of commitment, or which you'll know because you and this person will have uh, like a very deep connection, heavy chemistry. And so if you are single, that is someone that's coming towards you. This person could be an entrepreneur or someone who is very skilled in having business plans and things like that. Someone that is very goal oriented, someone who's a hard worker. Um, or this could be you embodying this. Let's see. Some of you may have somebody who you had previously connected with. It could have been someone that you were married to, that really is losing sleep. I feel like you've disconnected from this person. You could have blocked this person, stopped and ceased all communication with this person in the past, and they're trying to contact you, but they're not successful. I feel like you've walked away from this connection. I feel like this is somebody that you dealt with and you gave them more than you should, gave them more grace than you should have, and now that you've walked away, they want to make things work, but they're learning their karma. Okay, they're getting their karma. I feel like this is someone that did not value you when they had you around, and so now that you're not around, they really feel your absence more than they felt your presence. Okay, you got sleep, spell love. It could be someone that kind of delves in spirituality, or has done some sort of spell to bring you back into their lives. I just know that this is someone someone that treated you very differently, on and off, hot and cold, detached. Okay, ghosted you. This person could have been someone that was unreliable, somebody that was kind of wishy-washy, was in and out, really did not show much effort when they had you around. And so now that you are um happily single and doing your thing, they want to come back and beg for a second chance, but I don't see you heading in that direction right now. I feel like you've put up with as much as you possibly could, and you've moved away from that connection, opening the way to someone new. Okay, someone new that will be coming in with a different purpose and more aligned to what it is that you were looking for in the connection. Yeah, this person really loses sleep for you. Okay, they're under pressure, anxiety, decision times. They've realized that it's over, that you're not looking back, that time's up for them. Okay. You got this spell of card out now. So that's just confirmation that this could be somebody that, delves in those types of things where they want to bring you back to their side any way they can. Okay. You might be hearing from them, okay? You might be hearing from them either by text message. They may be calling you, maybe DMing you, calling friends to see if they reach out to you and tell them to unblock them. So this is somebody that you could have possibly been married to, or for some of you who, excuse me, who have children in common with this person, it could be somebody that you're dealing with that now you have to split assets. You have to, do all the paperwork for child support, all that. So it could be somebody that you were in some sort of almost like a binded connection is what I'm hearing. What else do we have for Gemini? Okay, nothing else for this deck. Let's see what we get here. I feel like you're not losing any sleep over this person, I'll be honest with you. I feel like you're so over. You went through so much with this person that at this point, you don't even care what they do. Some of you could be asking for the divorce as well. Okay, I'm hearing that. If you were married, you're going to be asking for the divorce if you haven't already summoned them with divorce. So there is someone who you were with that, obviously let me tell you, this person had narcissistic traits. Like, it was almost like if it wasn't for their benefit, like they would not. You got pause between lines. Yeah, see, like this person really was emotionally closed off. Okay, they just did not feed your soul the way you wanted to. And honestly, if it was something that did not benefit them, they were not giving you the time of day, or they became that way for some reason. This person could have been somebody who really worried about what other people thought about him or her. Okay, they always wanted to make things look perfect when they really weren't. You got lost in transit, signal, message intent, not matching actions, emotional drop off, connection interrupted. Yeah, they just weren't matching. I feel like they started off strong. They started off strong like they always do, but then towards the end, it was a wrap. Blurry invitation you have here, half intentional, warm, suggestive, but unclear, mixed expectations, no definite direction. Yeah, this person really was not, they weren't clear on what it is they wanted, and honestly, everything was a problem. I feel like you guys used to argue for the dumbest shit all the time. And it's just somebody that did not calm your vagus nerve. Like, I feel like you were constantly on fight or flight mode with this person. And that's a horrible way to live. All right, let's see what other messages come in for you. What other messages do we have for the sign of Gemini for the month of August? I feel like this month you want to start a new slate. You're starting new. You don't feel like opening up old chapters. You're done. Like you're walking away from old chapters and giving way to something new if it does come by. What do we have for the sign of Gemini for the month of August? Thank you. You got spill the tea and real ones. Yeah, I feel like for you this month, this breakup is going to really kind of bring you back together, like with old friends that maybe you had lost contact with. I feel like for some, this is not going to resonate with everyone, but I'm feeling like you being in this connection kind of pulled you away from who you used to be, and like friends barely saw you, you hardly went out, or you kind of just really fell in that cycle of being home all the time next to this person. This person may have been somebody that just wasn't open to you spending time with friends, and that kind of pulled you away from your normal routine where your friends really didn't get to see you often, but you know who's always by your side because those friends never really left your side. They just gave you the support from afar. But I feel like this month you're gonna just go back to who you used to be and reconnect with friends that are always there for you and got your back. Okay, there's definitely a circle of friends that you may have that you feel safe around them. You can have these honest conversations. You can get feedback from, what they saw from the outside coming in. So I definitely feel like there's much needed girl time or guy time if you're a guy, or vice versa, whatever. There's much needed family and friends time to kind of reacquaint and reconnect and talk about what you went through and what you're going through with this connection. What else do you have for the sign of Gemini, Spirit? Thank you. Main character energy and safe space. Once again, you have someone really, really close to you that offers you the opportunity to kind of just feel comfortable. I feel like some of you are going to go through like the purging period where you're going to do the crying that you need to do, the venting that you need to do over this connection that is no longer serving you. And so once you do that, you kind of just purge and cleanse off the soul, and you're going to start a brand new clean slate, so much so that you'll be the main character energy. It's almost like you're going to have like a rebirth, and you're going to go back to your normal ways, enjoy your time out with your friends, enjoy your time with your family, enjoy your time with yourself. I feel like some of you are really just working on your bodies, your mental sanity, all of that. I feel like you're just kind of come back to who you used to be, and that's going to show. Like people will notice, it's like your vibrant personality will come back, okay? Once you have left that negative and connection behind. For some of you, there might be another connection coming in that's going to be far more aligned to what you're looking for here, okay? It says you got a twin flame connection coming in. So when you see this person or when you meet this person, it's almost going to feel like people have bad connotations on twin flames, but I feel like a twin flame in this case is going to be somebody that's going to be far more connected, in the point where you will see yourself in this person when you guys talk, the things that you have in common, the type of TV shows you see, things like that, where you're going to be like, oh my goodness, you're so dope. And you like remind me so much of what the things that I like to do. And it's going to be like a breath of fresh air compared to what you're coming out of. Okay. What else do we have for the sign of Gemini? Thank you. Yeah. So this person, this connection that you're coming out of, they are not going to be very happy when they see you move on. All right. They're going to lose their shit, basically. But that's none of your business, okay? Because on to bigger and better things, Gemini. Let's do some tarot, and then we'll see what other messages come in. And we'll close out your read. So far, so good. All right, what does Tarot have to tell us for the month of August for Gemini? Spirit, give me messages. Thank you. Work. Okay, so for work, you are going to be, so some of you at work are going to see some sort of increase, or there will be something that you'll be asked to participate in, either some sort of project, or there's like a task that's going to be specifically sent over to you, where you're going to be the one who's going to take charge and really make sure that that comes to fruition and is executed perfectly. Geminis have a very good way of being strategic, especially in the workplace. I feel like you guys are very organized, very detail oriented, and you are the perfect person for that particular project that will be coming in for you. Okay, you got the High Priestess, Five of Swords. I'm sorry, Six of Swords. My apologies. And the King of Cups. Okay, so some of you may be connecting. I feel here there is someone coming in. This person could be of a water sign, so Pisces, Cancer, a Scorpio. This person is, again, like I told you, the tarot is basically confirming this person is going to be very loving, very nurturing, very they're going to have a lot of deep feelings, and so this person is more than likely will be at a distance. Okay, they could be at a distance. I feel like there might be something that they are um going to show you where you're going to feel very different. It's almost like you'll know, because your intuition will be the one to tell you that this person feels better than the last. Okay, but I do feel like you're gonna be going very slow. I don't feel like you're jumping into anything right away. I feel like you're gonna show this, you're gonna tell this person basically that they have to show you, or you're going to allow this person to show you what they really bring to the table when it comes to loving you. Okay, because you're just coming in with a bit of caution. I feel like you are coming in really slow, like there's just slow energies. And so for me, I'm getting the sense that even though you are not fully closed out to love, I feel like you're also very reserved when it comes to a connection, and you're not really trying to take the plunge right away. For others, I do feel like there's some sort of certification that you may need to take in order to kind of move up in an area. I feel like some of you have been contemplating going back to school and studying for something that's going to be beneficial to your current employment. Or for others, if you are looking for a new job, it will require you to take some sort of certification or training to be able to um, qualify for the position. Okay, what else do we have for the sign of Gemini? You have the Five of Wands. Yeah, the Five of Wands to me is conflict or competition. I don't feel like you have competition per se in the work. I feel like you're gonna feel like you're your own competition. You're gonna really go on a grind, right? On your work grind. You're feeling like no one can outbeat you other than yourself. Like that's the type of mentality you're taking. You're really honing in into your work. You're honing into your money, making sure that your finances are aligned how they should be, and that's your competition. Yourself is your biggest competition. Okay, but you're gonna come out on top. You've got the King of Swords. The King of Swords is a very, serious energy. He's very intellectual, very much focused. He's a no holds bar. Like he literally goes full force and takes care and protects what he is interested in. His army, his home, his finances. Like the King of Swords is all about the grind and being smart and strategic about it. And I feel like that's how you're gonna be in the workplace. You've got the Nine of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. Okay. Why are you feeling? What are you protecting yourself from? Okay. 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 So some of you are going to be, so you've got the Devil here and the Seven of Cups. So you got two sevens in a row, which tells me that there's some reflecting that you have to do, specifically, kind of you got to go in, in like reflect for yourself, right? Like inner reflection. I feel like you're going to go in and kind of just like figure out what it is that you need to really hone in and work on, when it comes to your um love life, when it comes to your finances. I feel like now is the time where you're going to take a step back and really see what it is that you want for you, right? Versus satisfying other people. Because I feel like in the past, you focused a lot on satisfying what other folks wanted, whether that was a connection, whether that was at work. And at this point, you're really not trying to um, make anyone else happy other than yourself. Okay. Just be very careful with like, toxic thoughts or self sabotaging energy mentalities, because I feel like you kind of dwell on what did not work versus what is working. Okay. So I feel like try to keep your thoughts and what you're try to keep your thoughts positive. Okay, it's very easy to sulk in your problems and really just fight the mental battles and not try to find solutions. So it's very easy for you to get to that point, but I feel like you are going to be given many decisions to think about, and so because of that you want to stay positive and see the positive outcomes versus focusing on what you did not accomplish in a connection or at work, or just try not to focus on the negatives, because I feel like you can kind of self-sabotage either connections coming in or opportunities at work where because you kind of feel self-doubt, you can kind of take away your blessings in a sense. What else do we have for the sign of Gemini for the month of August? Thank you. Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. So yeah, with the Seven of Swords here, this is what I was getting, where I felt like you might, feel like someone's out to get you, or you're not worthy of, good things happening to you. The Queen of Pentacles, she's focused on her money. I do feel like there is something that you are going to put your mind to. I feel like there's something that you are thinking of working on, but haven't taken the time to really iron out the details and put some time towards. I don't know if it's like some sort of work opportunity or some sort of project or something. I don't know. I feel like there's something that you've been wanting to work on. I just heard real estate. So I don't know if maybe you want to go in real estate and you kind of you kind of self-sabotage. Like you feel like you're your own worst critic, basically, Gemini. I feel like you want everything to be so perfect that you don't get started. Okay? Get started either with the training that you're going to do, or take this as it resonates. It doesn't have to be real estate, but that's what I heard. And so I feel like some of you procrastinate is the word I was looking for. You procrastinate and then you self-sabotage and then you don't get nowhere. It's almost like you stay like torn on all the choices that you want to do. You have a shit ton of ideas. You just don't put action towards it. And it's time to do that this month. Yeah, if you do, it's going to be very favorable for you. There's definitely new beginnings. There's going to be some sort of creative spark that you're going to go through. You know, there's ideas that you have that are going to come to fruition in the month of August. So if there's something that you really want to work on or hone in, when it comes to either becoming an entrepreneur, starting a channel, or buying a home, buying a car, something that's going to, that you've been ruminating on, that you just have not taken the time out to do because of either self-doubt or someone telling you you can't do that, like you don't have the, don't listen to anybody. Go ahead and do it. Okay, start today. Today is the day for you to get it done. All right, August is going to be your month where you're going to see it come to fruition. All right, just make sure that you're positive and keep those positive thoughts always flowing, because you don't want to, you don't want to continue self-sabotaging. All right, what else do we have for Gemini in the month of August? Thank you. Wow, 2 aces. You got the Ace of Swords. Okay, Ace of Swords. This is serious stuff. Like, you, 2 aces in a row tells me that you have great things coming to you. And then you have the Hangman. Yeah, see, you know, you want to do it. You're trying to see all angles that you need to, you want to make sure that you're covering all surface areas so that no errors can be made. So we're looking good. We're looking good, Gemini. So definitely just keep crushing. You're going to be able to do it. Thank you. 6 of Cups. And the Chariot. Yeah. All right. With the 6 of Cups, I'm feeling like you know, you're definitely, there could be someone that's coming in to help you to kind of catapult those, the moves that you're planning on doing. And for some of you, I do see some sort of either travel. There's something that's going to come in where it's going to kind of pull you away from the day-to-day life. So if you're invited to some sort of party or a travel, there might be somebody that you meet there that you'll see. You're gonna meet someone, or you may meet someone that that you had not seen in a long time at some sort of event or get together. There is some sort of travel plans coming to fruition this month. Oh yeah, there is definitely someone coming in. You have the 2 of Cups and the King of Pentacles. It could be a earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's definitely a new connection coming in. This person is very, you know, they enjoy the good life. Okay, they work hard, play hard. Okay, this person coming in for you works hard, play hard. It could give you a sense of like knowing them before. I feel like the connection is going to really feel familiar, very I don't know, like this person embodies the potential that you were looking for in someone that you can see yourself dating for some time. Okay, could be a Gemini for you as well. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and do 3 oracle cards and we'll finalize your reading. You've got Pale, time to get out of a situation. So for those of you who are dealing with that connection that no longer serves you, it's further confirmation that you are setting someone aside. You're definitely moving on to bigger and better things. And toxic connections are not ones that you're going to ruminate here in the month of August. Lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. Remember, just be very careful, okay? People are going to try to push your limits, okay? For those of you who are coming out of a toxic connection, just remember to walk out with your head up high. Don't fall into any temptations. Don't allow anyone to take over your emotional intelligence. I feel like when we become angry, we kind of forget and we blank the fuck out, and then we, you know, regret what may have been said or done afterwards. But keep your head high, walk away when you have the chance, and allow karma to do its thing. Okay. Target, a goal-oriented person. I do feel like that this target It's talking about this new connection coming in for you, Gemini, with this possible earth sign. This person is someone that is going to work with you and allow you to be able to grow, and you guys will be making a really good match. So you'll know when you meet this person, they'll embody that type of energy. All right, Gemini, that is all I have for you for the month of August. Thank you so much for hanging in here. If you're still here, don't forget to like and subscribe. As always, kindness matters. And until next time, love you. Bye.